I have something yummy and delicious today, and it's all about the donut. Yes, the donut. And this is a donut that we are not going to be frying. This is a donut that we are going to bake. Pero la prima cosa, I want to welcome you to Mia Cucina. Mia Cucina in Italian means my kitchen. And then we need to put on the apron so we can keep nice and clean. And what I have today is a beautiful, colorful fatale because we are all beautiful, colorful people. And I want to say hello to Nick. Hello, we are live. And boy, I am so excited to bring this to you. These are amazing little donuts. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to walk you through the whole thing. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get all of my wet ingredients. So my wet ingredient starts with 3 eggs at room temperature. So there goes 1. And I like to put them in these little guys so I can make sure that there is no whatsoever any kind of, that the egg is good. So it's always good to kind of, crack it into another little bowl. Okay, so I'm done with that. So I just kind of want to break the eggs right now. Just break the eggs. So far we have 3 eggs in here, large eggs. So then what I want to do to these 3 eggs is I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. And I see that I forgot my tablespoon. Mamma mia, it's early in the morning. All right, let me go grab my tablespoon. Aspetta. And aspetta in Italian means to wait. Aspetta. So we need 3 tablespoons. And that is the reason why we need the eggs to be at room temperature. Because if we were to melt the coconut oil and we were to put it in some very cold eggs, then they're not going to mix. Okay, so I'm going to have a 1 tablespoon. We're going to have 2 tablespoons of melted coconut and 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons, guys, of melted coconut. Okay, so now what I want to do is I just want to come in here very gently and just kind of mix them. You see what I'm doing? Just mix them in here. 3 eggs so far with 3 tablespoons of melted coconut. All right, now to this 3 tablespoons of melted coconut, I have here 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. Maple syrup, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, go all in here. And then what I have here is I have I like a lot of vanilla, so I'm using a little bit more than a teaspoon of vanilla, okay? So about maybe close to I have a tablespoon or a tablespoon. I like it that way. All right, so now as you can see, this is starting to turn color, and that's okay, because we need to have this, guys, because it's going to go so easy and so simple and so easy. So to this, I'm using all organic, 3 organic eggs, 3 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and then I have 1 zest over here of a lemon. 1 zest of a lemon goes right in here, and I really want to get in here and I want to get all my zest. Because this is what's going to give it such a deliciousness. Oh, mamma mia, it's delicious. Oh! All right, and now I have an entire juice of a lemon. So I would just take the lemon, I would zest the entire lemon, and then use the one juice of that 1 lemon. All right, so let me repeat this again. Over here we have 3 eggs, 3 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 zest and 1 juice lemon, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract is what I use. And then that is all finito. So now we put this to the side. Now we're going to come back and get us a nice little bowl right here. And then to this right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sift. I like to sift everything because that way it opens up everything and it gives it a little bit oomph. Well, oomph is what I call it. So what I have here is I have 3/4 cups of almond flour that go right in here. Over here, 1/3 cup of coconut flour. 3/4 cups of almond flour, 1/3 cup of coconut flour goes right in here, okay? And then what I have here, guys, is I have here a 1/4 teaspoon to an 1/8 teaspoon of sea salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda goes all in here like so, all in here, just like so. Make sure you get everybody in there, just like that. Okay, so then what I have here is, let me bring your attention to, is 2 scoops of collagen. And what I like to use is the Orgain Collagen peptides. Read about this, learn about this, guys, and because it's wonderful for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 scoops of that right into that, right in there. And I also have 1 tablespoon of chia seeds go in there. Yes, even though in here. And then what you want to do is you want to come over here and shifely. You know how I am with the shifely. I have found that when I do this step, guys, it just makes my donuts yummier. And you have to be patient, okay? You have to be patient because all good things come to those who wait. Well, I tell you, I was not the most patient person when I was young. Oh, mamma mia. I wanted everything yesterday, don't you? Yeah, of course. Claro que sí. And I want to tell you something that this wonderful recipe, I found it in a book, in a magazine. I can't remember which magazine, and I kept it. And because, you know, I wanted to eat something healthier than those 1,000 calories, you know, donuts. And so this is a really good donut, and it's good for vegetarians, vegans. And so I'm done with that. As you can see, there's still some of that. And then what I like to do is I like to come in like this and just kind of go like that. Beautiful, simple, easy transaction. Boom, we're done with all of that. See how simple and easy that is. Now, look how marvelous all of this is going to be. So at this time, I am going to bring over here, and what I have here is I have six little, you know, little cups over here with the little things in the middle over there, and you can use silicone, and but I am using, you know, the real material pan in here. And what I've done is I've taken ghee and I took a brush and I brushed it really well, and then I took a little bit of semolina and I just kind of spread it like so to get them ready, because this is going to be super easy and fast. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. These guys will go into the oven for about 19 to 20 minutes. But I am going to show you the whole thing before we get off the air. Okay, so now we just want to mix this like so. All right, so now we bring this in here like that. Just like that. And I want to come in here and I want to get everything from this, because I want to use this deliciousness right in here. Oh, yes, baby. Woohoo! All right, so then what I want to do to this, using the same spatula, I'm just going to come in and just kind of fold this. So you see what I'm doing, guys? I'm just folding this. Look how simple and easy that is. Simple and easy and delicious. I want to tell you, you know, I think there are about 300 calories each one. But, you know, I did not write that down. Because if I do that, I'm not, but there's a lot less calories in the real fried thing, because these are not fried. And wait till I show you how they come out. They're beautiful. So what you want to do is you really want to get in here like so. And these will make 6 little guys. Oh yeah, 6 little guys. And we don't really need a lot, you know. Everything is moderation, you know. And it always takes me back to the one doctor that I had. Because, you know, when I hit menopause, I just ballooned. I went from being this tiny little skinny girl to this very voluptuous woman. Everything grew in my body. Mamma mia. And I had this wonderful doctor. Oh, I just loved him. He had long hair. He looked like, you know, he looked like a hippie, which that's fine. And I loved him. And he says, you know, Elena, all you got to do is eat less. Go figure that out. All right, so what I want to do here is I want to start by putting a little bit in here. And what you want to do is you want to put a little bit, all right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back. And, you know, for all you beautiful people that know how to pipe, you know, trust me, I try to pipe. Oh, mamma mia. I need to take a cake decorating class so I can learn how to pipe, because obviously me and piping doesn't work together. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that, you know, you are going to separate this and into, you know, even equal parts. That's why it's so important that when you use a pan like so, and it's not a silicone one, that you really get in there with a brush and really butter it really well. Like I said, I use ghee, and ghee is wonderful and nothing sticks. And then I'm going to tell you what you need to do is you need to let these guys really cool down, because if not, they're not, if you cannot just take them out of the oven and eat them right away. You have to let them cool down, guys. I know, we want to do that. We want to take them out. Trust me, my husband last night, oh my goodness, I made him some last night, and then I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I made him some more, okay? Is that with a cup of coffee? You have a cup of coffee. It's so good to have a donut. No, sí, claro que sí. Claro que sí in Spanish means of course. So now when I come over here, I still have some more. I want to go ahead and do this. Make sure you drop them. Make sure you don't drop them on the floor. Because what you want to do is you're doing this, you're releasing all the bubbles in there, and then you know how much more you need. And this is a trick that I learned, guys, because if not, you're going to have one skinny donut, and then you're going to have one fat donut, and you want them to kind of look the same. It doesn't have to be precise, because the donut police, I fired them. Doesn't my makeup look really nice? Yes. And and it's not makeup only, it's the skincare. And you know what I really like about FARMASI, and I'm going to talk about it, guys, because I asked God for a sign to see if that was a good match for me. And you're not going to believe who created the entire line. You know how I like a food, no? You know how I like a food? Dr. Tuna. Dr. Tuna. How much more of a sign do I need? And it became a wonderful thing. And what I love about this FARMASI is because this doctor, he created everything all organic, with organic products and wonderful things. And I want to thank my sponsor, Carla Harris, and I'm sure she's watching. I hope she is watching. For sponsoring Elena's Cucina and making me beautiful. And then of course this wonderful Chia. This wonderful lemon chia donut is being also sponsored by my wonderful, amazing friend Dario Rodriguez, that he has life and food superstores in Ellenton, Florida. Please support him. Check him out if you're in Florida, if you're in Ellenton, if you come to the Tampa Bay area. Go see him at Life and Food Superstore in Ellenton, Florida, Dario Rodriguez. And thank you very much for all the wonderful products that he provides Elena's Cucina and for us to create this. Okay, so now this is going to go in, guys. I want to put in here for 19 minutes because it takes anywhere from 19 minutes. Okay, I have to really look how to do this thing, Me and computers and anything that has to do with, see that? Anything that has to do with technology, let me tell you. I just don't understand it. Well, I just put it in 1999, why not? Okay, it goes into the oven. And then, by the magic of television, we have these wonderful little muffins. As you can see, one is missing because the husband had to have one. Okay, so now let me bring this over here. Because now once your muffins have completely came out, and as you can see, they came out very lovely. That's when you use a lot of the ghee, so then that way they don't stick. All right, so I have some that I have already made that I hid from him that he has not yet discovered. And let me tell you how to make, there is this glaze that I made that is right here. And what I did is I took 6 to 8 strawberries, I chopped them up, I put them in a tiny little saucepan. I added 2 tablespoons of melted coconut and 1 tablespoon of raw honey. I cooked it until it broke down a little bit, and then I put it into a food processor, or you can use a bullet, and this is the wonderful things. And then what you would do is you would take one of these little donuts, and then you will come over here like so. Just like so, like that. Let me move this guy over here, and then, let me get something to clean my hands. And and here's the fun part, you guys. You guys can decorate it. And what I have here is I have some organic strawberries freeze-dried. Thank you very much, Dario. because he's the one, you know, that has been really supportive with everything with us. And then what we want to do is we want to come over here and we want to just kind of do stuff like this and just kind of put him like that. See, wonderful like that. And look at that. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to put him in this plate. But then what I want to do is I want to come in here, come over here even farther. And I am going to show you a different kind, because what you could do is you could do it with the strawberries. You know, you can maybe add a couple of, you know, and be creative. Have the kids help you out. You know, here you can add some wonderful almonds. Okay, so now I'm going to show you now another kind of glaze. And this is my favorite glaze because this is more like an Italian glaze, because, you know, I am Italian after all. Hey, right? So then what I want to do over here is what I have powdered sugar. What I done to here is I have taken lemons and I zested the lemon. It's all in here, so I have the beautiful little specks. And then what I want to do is I'm going to come over here and add some, well, I guess I need to open this. Gotta have fun, guys. Gotta have fun. You know, life is too short to be stressed so much. You know, why pray if you're going to worry? Why worry if you're going to pray, okay? You know, God's got this. You know, all you got to do is pray. And God's got this for you. All right, so as you can see, you know, I like to add a little bit, and then I like to add more. Remember, we cannot take away the liquid. So by adding a little bit, and look at this, because, you know, it's such a pretty color, you know, the strawberries, and then with the lemon ones, and why not? And why not? But then I'm going to do this again, put a little bit more of that wonderful lemon juice. And now here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. If you have some fresh mint, I'm throwing mint at you. It's just come in here with your hands and just kind of give it a little bit more of that little minty. It's such a pretty color. You know me, I like a color, and it's such a beautiful thing. And we're just going to mix a little bit like that. You see what I'm doing over here? You see, guys? And you want this consistency. You want this consistency, okay? So then what we're going to do over here is I'm going to take this beautiful little guy over here, and I'm just going to go like that. And I'm going to come over here like that. You know, maybe just pour a little bit more right over here. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. Yes, and wait till I show you. It just looks like, you know, you would think that they're like little bundt cakes instead of little donuts. But they are donuts, and they're beautiful. You know, and just keep doing it like that, because I'm going to show you something else that we can do with these guys. Oh, and you know when they're doing this part right there, you know, that part right there. Oh, yes. And then I'm going to come over here, and don't worry about if a little piece like that falls up. Just come in here like that and just kind of glue it back in there. Nobody's going to know. You know, it's all about having fun, guys. It's all about having fun. This is all about having fun. So now I am done with that. Let me clean my hands over here. So now over here, you know, we can really have a lot of fun with this. You know, we can come over here and put some, this is when you want to come in here and you want to take some of the almonds. Because, you know, we have almonds already in here, right? We already have the almonds. So what I want to show you now is how to plate this, okay, to make it even more prettier. And with just very few ingredients, guys, you can have so much. Let me move this out of the way, because what I want to show you now is, you know, there were times, you know, that I didn't have pretty plates, and there were times, you know, that I wanted to create something. So with one pretty plate and 1 cup, let me show you what you can do. You can put it upside down, and then you can put your plate, and it creates a very lovely presentation. And now you can put your, you know, you can kind of go like this, and you can kind of go like that, and you can, you know, and you can make it go around like so, and put another strawberry like that. Now, let me tell you something. When they dry out, they don't look as bright, the strawberry, just to let you know. So don't be like, oh my God, why did it change colors? It did not change colors on Elena's. Well, and that's because, guys, you know, because it's sad here, because I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning making the donuts. So now that you have something like that, okay? That beautiful? And you put it on the plate like that. So now, we gotta, just a little bit of garnish. Just a little bit of garnish, guys. Like a Martha Stewart type of thing. And God bless Martha Stewart because, she really brought us a lot of pretty things. And, and what we could do is we can, put a little bit of something like that on this over here. And I'm gonna show you how we did this. Very simple, very easy transaction, guys. Like that. Let me show you, guys. Let me show you these amazing baked delicious donuts. Don't you want one? Well, I tell you what, guys, I have waited. Oh, how I waited for this donut for me to try. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to put these little guys over here, and as soon as I get off the air with you guys, I am going to mangia donuts. Donuts. Come and get your donuts. Okay, guys, again, I want to thank my wonderful sponsors, Cola Harris, with these amazing, incredible beauty and also skincare FARMASI, F-A-R-M-A-S-I, FARMASI, Cola Harris. And let me tell you something, check this out, because it's worth it and it's really making me look beautiful. And I cannot wait because they have this thing called like Botox in the thing, but it's not Botox. It's all natural, and it makes your skin goes up instead of down. Woo! You know what? We women at our young age, we need that. Claro que sí. And then I want to thank Dario Rodriguez with Life and Food Superstore in Ellenton, Florida, for the wonderful products, for supporting us, and also for being our sponsor. Okay, guys, this is all I have. I love you all. I love you all. Take care of yourself. Mind your good food for you. I love every single one of you. Ciao, ciao, belly. Ciao, ciao. It's the donuts. Keep it, let's are the